Good advice. Time for a look at our weather now. A lot going on out there, Daniel McFarland, and we talked before the newscast, and I said, is it going to get to Tucson?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. We never know what these storms are going to do.
We really don't. Yeah, we really don't. You know, it was yesterday, there was that one nice thunderstorm over Sahuarita that was moving right for the airport, and what it do?
Like, slam the brakes on.
Yeah, it just completely died off. But I think they're going to be getting pretty lucky at the airport here over the next few hours. Yeah, so checking out the radar, you can see the airport.
Up the Doppler.
Yes, there it is. There's a nice spinny Doppler for you, Sean. And that rain is now moving over the airport. Now remember, that's significant because that's where our official monsoon numbers are going to be tracked. Now this isn't a thunderstorm, so you're not seeing the same kind of pockets of heavy rain around the airport that you're seeing in other portions of southern Arizona, but all this rain's going to be moving north, so that means great monsoon numbers for us as we look at those for your day tomorrow. And of course, it's something we're going to be updating you tomorrow when it comes to many different locations here, because it has been very active throughout much of the afternoon. In fact, I do want to take your attention closer towards Kitt Peak, because remember, we had Shelly Jackson out there earlier talking about that area and also the chance of rain that they're seeing. Kitt Peak right about here, you're starting to have some lighter showers moving in, so hopefully that can help out those firefighters. If you're around 3 points, that's another area that's starting to see the smaller cell developing for that town, and it's going to be moving up towards the north. I don't think this one's going to be coming a thunderstorm or anything like that, but one thing we are going to be seeing with it is it to move through that town. Now Sahuarita, as I mentioned before, another thunderstorm right outside your area, so if you live over towards the west of that town, that's going to be where the most significant rainfall is at the moment. And turning your attention to Cochise County, they've had quite a bit over the last few hours, and looking over at the eastern portion of that area, mainly in between Benson and Sierra Vista, that's where you've had a lot of heavy rain. Your thunderstorms are just about over for Benson. You've just had a ton of rain that takes weight and stability needed for thunderstorms, and same thing for Sierra Vista. You're not going to see a whole lot of lightning happening towards that town, but with the way things stand right now, I still think that heavier rain is going to be possible for you over the next little bit. And you can see another area that might be popping out in your mind is going to be Safford. Lots of thunderstorms around there. We've been tracking this for about the past 30 minutes or so. Plenty of lightning. Now, when it comes to how strong these storms are, once again, not severe. Your main threats around Safford are going to be things like heavy rain, wind gusts around 40 miles per hour, and of course, if you're there, you know, plenty of lightning out there. But right now, 35,000 feet, most of that heavier rain on the west side of town, that should be clearing up for you in about an hour. Now, of course, looking at these storms and looking at the heights here, nothing's really sticking out as becoming a strong storm. So what you want is to see a bright area looking like popcorn, and I just don't see it here. Mostly uniform clouds across the area and not a lot of sunlight. Remember, you need sunlight earlier in the day to have real strong storms developing, and most of us are seeing those mostly cloudy conditions out there. We're still going to have some pretty nice rain chances, I think, for the next few hours. They'll begin to taper off around 7 or 8 o'clock, but if you're in a spot like Safford, rain could be lasting a tad bit longer. I wouldn't be surprised if their monsoon total by, say, this time tomorrow when we check back in on it is closer to a full inch of rain at that point in time, if not higher, at their official site. And for your Wednesday morning, look at this. Clear conditions are expected out there, so what that means, potential for thunderstorms. A couple could be strong, but I don't think severe weather is going to be an issue for your Wednesday, although it can't be ruled out. And if you do see one of those stronger storms moving in, what I want you to remember is that our main threats this early in monsoon is heavy rain, winds around 50 miles per hour, and pea-sized hail. We're not really getting to the point where widespread severe weather is going to be possible. But if you're wondering about thunderstorms in general, if you're east of I-19, that is going to be the spots where you are looking at those thunderstorms. In the next 7 days, still looking fantastic. Rain chances every single day. Temperature hovering right around 100 degrees throughout that entire time. Best chance of rain, I think, will be Sunday, but that's going to be more of a day similar to what we saw today, Sean. You know, we didn't really see a lot of thunderstorms that were threatening severe, but if we do have anything close to that, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, with those smaller rain chances and higher temperatures are the days I'm watching.
Boy, is it getting interesting.
Yeah, very, very fun day out there, that's for sure.
I love it. All right. Thanks, Daniel. Coming up on News 14.